Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. On play action, it's Rodgers.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. And now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
That's had multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt.
Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive.
And leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Alabama.
And what a game he is coming off of.
Oh, unbelievable.
Absolutely. And you know how much I love the history of the game. He broke a record held by the Dutchman,
Norm Van Brocklin,
right? You got to go all the way back to 1951.
Okay, ready?
And he threw for 554 yards in that game. And later, won a championship as a quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles in 1960.
And now that record has been set anew. We're calling a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd
and set up to throw.
18-yard line.
That's Tom and Ross St. Brown.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Lions.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jameson Williams.
72 yards. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, and the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
To throw is Rodgers.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Now it's Rodgers. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
3 and out.
4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt.
And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
First down 10 at the 35-yard line.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Rodgers now to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Number 20,
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
first down, Steelers.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Washington. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Now Rodgers. And he wisely will throw that one away.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
To the left side, he finds Teslau.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. A big play there for Detroit. 49 yards.
That's good.
On 1st down, he dropped to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Jameson Williams
With his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
and the Lions have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
14. Steelers nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for
Here are the
Lions.
Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start with a handoff to Johnson.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 21-yard line.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 21 yards. And the
Throwing is Rodgers.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
intended for Parker
You
Washington.
talk about this Lions defense.
And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score.
That's the score. Lions
Extra point
14.
put through by Boswell.
Steelers 7.
And that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The
Lions offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. That is caught by Laporta. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field.
And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 85 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
second and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring.
6-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Rolling to his left. Shrugs him off. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7.
Steelers 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
The 32-yard
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Under pressure, they got him again.
Aiden Hutchinson
In there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season.
Here's Corliss Waitman now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fighting through. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
That's good for a Lions.
Here we go.
First and 10.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
Ready?
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over it. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Makes the score Lions
Point after, right down the middle.
Steelers 7.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Snap will come from the 31 on second and 7.
At the 31-yard
Bring a receiver in motion right. Now they show jet sweep it instead, or run up the middle here. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Rodgers. To the right side and intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at the 48.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one let go deep for Laporta. That is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for Detroit. 47 yards.
That's good.
They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
23-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Washington with the catch, middle of the field. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Steelers.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Rodgers going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The offense on third down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 15. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
It's a gain of 5.
And it's 2nd
Brings
down.
up 2nd and 5. At the
They'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there for Detroit.
Good for
59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Flushed out right. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. It's their quarterback on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Steelers 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And it's 3rd down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And taken right at the 35. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Lions will take over.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
7 yards. And the Lions,
They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Steelers take
And the Steelers set to take the field.
27-yard line.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You clear the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. The gain of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
In motion is Washington.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The Steelers send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Taking on the midfield logo. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
He's across midfield.
And finally brought down at the 38. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in there.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60. Read it. Ready?
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now back to throw. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
With career touchdown number 60.
And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set. For quarter number 3 here. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. The Lions offensive receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set to go once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout.
Warriors 17.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete. Brings up second and
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
brings up third down and
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. There he goes again. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close.
a gain of 94. That's good for our Lions. First down.
So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to first and goal. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Steps away. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Lions 63.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play.
Brings up second and a yard.
Up the middle, Johnson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll find his man Skoranek over the middle. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
2 yards on
Give him 2 on the play there. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now they contend with a second and 12 after the loss.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Rodgers now to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aaron McNeil. Coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Called a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Now it's second and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
A gain of 28 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
The tackle by Alex Highsmith.
They work now on second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Then set up a throw. That's going to be caught.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the run.
That's good. 4 on Lions.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Forced out to his left. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Lions just continue to roll.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL,
taking it right down Broadway.
He may go.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown,
Parker Washington.
74 yards.
And the Steelers are able to at least get one score back.
And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
and when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
14. Chris Boswell to kick
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as these guys take over on offense.
A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in the route, or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone, so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And it's intercepted in the end zone. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell good with the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards. That's good for a Lion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Working to put a drive together. To throw, it's Rodgers. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
Now Rodgers. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Jack Campbell. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And this taken at the 49. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been...
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. He fights him off. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 7.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign.
Extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Steelers 21. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
First down, Steelers.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now Rodgers.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. This will be fielded at the 17. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
The Lions take
Looking to put a drive together.
at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there for Detroit. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Lions continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Able to get this out to the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
Rodgers going to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
A short one there with Freiermuth.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
They need 2. Here's third down.
A pickup of 15 yards. But it's now third.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Aiden Hutchinson.
In there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Second down.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Incomplete. Tariq Woolen on the coverage.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 22. It'll be a 45-yard punt, and couple that with a loss on the return. Looking to put a drive together.
Panther 11. Let's go. Ready, right?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Now it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. Their lineup was an 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
It's second down.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. There's Rodgers to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Detroit. 56 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. To throw is Rodgers. Rush coming in. He's taken down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turned out to be right. Touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steeler offense set to regain possession.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Throwing on second and long. Rodgers. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Rodgers now to throw. It's out of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
That one let go deep from the portal.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense.
Stay with